Hi guys, in CWQ here, Rebecca. Today is 2/15/2024. The time is 12:54 p.m. I wasn't going to do an earthquake, however, I went and looked at the earthquakes for the Gulf of California and for California. And, well, let's just say the earthquakes are on the move. The swarm has moved, and it is up towards California now and has caused a earthquake within California. The earthquakes that have occurred today, as of 13 hours until now, were 4.0, 4.0, a 5.1, 3.6, and a 3.5. And these earthquakes here, I believe, have caused these other earthquakes, these two earthquakes that have occurred, the 2.1 and the 2.2. However, I expect that there's going to be more activity, so we're going to look at this on Google Earth. And I've already put these into Google Earth. This was the 5.1 that occurred. This is the Oceanic Transform Fault and North American Pacific Divergent Boundary. And as we follow this up, we can see that there was a 3.5 here. This is the North American Pacific boundary. Then there was a 4.0, which was on the North American Pacific Transform boundary. This leads across the Cerro Prieto down here. And there is an earthquake here, which is a 2.2, which is kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. This town right here is Tecate. This is a mountainous area here. Then, as we follow that up, we see another earthquake over here, which was a 2.4 in Central California. This earthquake falls between, this earthquake falls between an unnamed fault and volcanic tablelands and the Round Valley Fault. Then we're going to follow these. We're going to go up here. We can see that there was a 2.1, and that was near the Caliami Fault. However, what I was looking at is the fact that this activity was down here, is now up here. So you can see that it's going to affect this, and this is the San Andreas that runs through here. And there's already been one earthquake over here, which was a 2.1. And I believe it's this one right here. Yep. And like I said, the last two quakes, I believe, were caused from this swarm that's going on. But because there was a 5 here, if we look from here to here, I would expect to see another 5, perhaps. Hopefully nothing bigger than that. There may be more swarm activity. Let's take a look at Caltech. We'll see what Caltech has for data today for earthquakes that have occurred. You can see that it's been busy. Started here with a 1.8 and leads up to the 1.0 here. There's been a few 1.1, 1.4, 1.6, 1.2, 1.7, 1.3, 1.2, 1.4. I'm seeing one for Tecate, which was added onto here as a 2.2. But if you note, I do not see the 2.2. Well, that's the 2.2 there, but that's the only one that they're listing on here. Believe it or not, for California for today, whereas I've just showed the earthquake information for Southern California as a 2.2, 2.1, and 2.4, and I don't see them listed on here. Wow. Did they really forget to list them on this site? All I see is the 2.2. So, anyways, you can see that there are earthquakes down here, a lot of them, the Cobb, California, the geysers, Little Lake, Mammoth Lake, Iverness, Sparks. That one's in Nevada. That is earlier today. And there was a 1.9 southwest of Rio del California, 1.8 Riverdale, 0. 0.6. That was yesterday. So I don't see the ones that they have here. I do not see all three of these. I only see one of these earthquakes listed on the Caltech site, which is kind of uh, piqued my interest as to why it is these ones are not listed. The 2.2 is listed, but the 2.1 and the 2.4 are not listed. Anyway, that's just a real quick update for you guys. I hope y'all are doing well. The biggest earthquake in the Gulf of California today was the 5.1, which is right here. Then you have the 3.5 and the 4.0 here. And then you have a 3.6 and a 4.0 there. So yeah, I expect to see more activity. Hopefully it'll die down soon enough. But I would just say to be prepared, don't be scared, have a plan. Anyways, you guys, much love, God bless, and have a great day.